Okay, there's Twitch. There's YouTube. Hello, Rand. Hello, Kylie. Hello, Yeah, I really need to change the schedule in my description. My stream starting time is right now. I've just not changed the schedule in forever. Hello, nothing. Yes, I will. I just need to be awake to do the stream during the day. I'm tempted to move the stream time ahead an hour, like for the day streams. So it starts an hour later, so I have a much higher chance of being awake for it. Oop. Come on, Joy-Con. Hold it together, Joy-Con. Checking shops. Nothing new in shops. Yep, my view counter said 5 for a second, so... I'm gonna start with some turf as people pile in. I might actually do some ranked. I don't know what's in ranked. Just grab the most generic setup I possibly can. Splat zones. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do a placement game or two. I have not. As if that's any surprise. I'm not the lowest level here. The lowest level appears to be Japanese. I am very afraid. My throat's kinda congested. I apologize. Ow. I'm having to focus so much for this. I apologize. How's everyone doing tonight? Ow. Did not realize there was bubbles above my head. I'm using the Tanuki no Jutsu on me, and I don't like it. Yep, and as soon as we get a 3v3, or at least I'm, you know... Once I'm done with ranked and we have a 3v3, I'll fire up the private battle lobby. Get lobbying that lobby. Ow. That was going so well until the brush died. They tried. Bless their bristly heart. They tried. Go team! 3 of them are dead! That happens a lot. Just the junior left. And we lose. And we lose. Yeah, that's about as well as I thought it was gonna go. Get some water. That moment when I don't want to be as bold to say this, but I think I was the best player on the team. How does this happen? I mean, technically it was partially my fault. As I was on the losing team. I have to take some of that blame. It's just how losing works. Oh, there's an uwu. There's always an uwu in ranked. Always. Without fail. There will be an uwu. On the uwu's on this team. Was that... Were they in the last game too? Ow. Hi, Doolies. Just trying to flank and be cool, and it didn't work. I got doolied in the face. As doolies are wanting to do. Ow. And I died to a regular splatter shot, as is their want. For a second I was like, wait, do we have beacons? Because I was confusing somebody dying for a beacon. The end is near Splatfest Post. Come on, team, we can do this. Darn it. Couldn't see around the box. Frickin' boxes. This is how X-Strength's placement games always go for me. Like, always. I'm gonna do one more placement game. And then I'm just gonna move back to turf if it's another loss. But I can if it becomes a losing streak, which it kinda has become. Because I'm the consistent between teams. I'm the constant. I'm here. Only if that many people actually want to play. That's kind of the caveat. It needs to be that many people wanting to play. That roller kind of snuck around, but didn't accomplish what he wanted to. Man, I wish my right Joy-Con worked a little better. Ow. Yeah, this is gonna be another loss, isn't it? Initial lead and then lose. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I'm just moving the turf. I am clearly not good enough for this anymore. So I'll just turf. And I will bring a different gun. I should probably practice with the splatter shot, but eh. True, but placement games always make me this salty. Always, because they never feel fair. Like, in my time of doing placement games, which albeit I've only done maybe, at this point, 50-odd placement games, it's all been a curb stomp one way or the other. Like, it never feels like a fair match. There's been like 2 or 3 cases where it does, but just, ugh. I hate placement games. Well, their matchmaking can't be that bad, because just the times I've played random Turf War, it's always felt pretty balanced. Ow. I mean, I get that, but like, really wish placement games would just be people that are on their placement games, or have just entered X-Rank. That would make it more balanced, and not reset everybody to their placement games every rotation. Like, I fail to see the point of doing that. It's like, oh man, for like the first week of the month, anyone new reaching X-Rank is just gonna hate it. And then past that, there's a good chance they're gonna hate it too. Like, I would gladly go back to S+0 in everything. I wouldn't want to go back to like C, because that would just be mean. But I would gladly put myself back to S+0. The games were more fun, they were more balanced. I apologize, honey. It's at least better. A rank I remember feeling mean in quite often. S rank, it wasn't as, I didn't feel as mean. S plus, was the moment I started feeling, okay, I'm having some decent back and forth games. Like, I'd say, like, C through A is the type of matchmaking where one good player is deciding the entire match. S, it's getting better. S plus can be good, but can also be pretty terrible, and X is just garbage. C rank, definitely one good player decides the entire match. I had that experience firsthand when I first started playing ranked, so... I mean, not to diss anyone who really likes the ranked game modes, or is in those lower ranks. It's just basically how it feels to play it. Like, I remember my C minus ranks, because that's all I was ever in when it came to C. And legitimately, I would end most matches with 20-odd plus splats with the undercover, and having done most of the objective work, too. Like... I don't think I had a B rank when it came to splat zones. If I remember right, I just got thrown straight into A rank. Usually I only went through the minus of each of those. But, I mean, I'm a returning player. As in, I played the first Splatoon. And was an A- player, which is what I assumed I would probably be in this game. And then they made it easier to rank up. And, yeah. I kind of miss the old ranking system. I mean, I don't miss my A-. I'm kind of happy to have those X's. But... Ow. It almost feels like my voice is still waking up. Disconnects happen. I myself don't even think that every ranked game mode is fun, because I don't like Clam Blitz. But... that gamer knew what he was doing. Trying to just swiftly get in front of me while I'm charging up. Too bad this is a mini Splatling. And I could probably just tap and kill somebody. Yeah, I haven't really talked much today, so I guess it makes sense of why my throat kind of feels like it's still waking up. Person has 0 DSs. I feel bad for them. The DS is an awesome console. Well, handheld console. Still a console. I need a cough drop. Thankfully, someone seems to be picking equipment. Which gives me a chance to grab a cough drop. Ow. That moment when for a second I actually forgot I was using a Splatling. I don't think my brain is particularly with it tonight. Hey, Red. Lost 3 placement games. That's how it's going. Ow. Get him, buddy. Still really wish I could use that the dual squelcher was a weapon in Splatoon 2. I miss that thing. It was like a jet squelcher, but terrible, and I loved it. It was a jet squelcher with a little more fire rate and like half the range, but it had beacons, and I loved it. Its variant I also kind of like. really play more of the first Splatoon at some point. I mean, I still have my OBS tab for Splatoon set up for it, too. I mean, all I really have to do is pop open OBS here and make that invisible and make that visible. But, you know, no need to have that there. I don't even have to change the settings for capture from HDMI to composite, because, well, the Wii U has HDMI. Yeah, as more people pile in, I'll see about getting a private battle going, if more people pile in. Thursdays are not usually great days. Jeez, nothing. Your internet seems to be nothing. Final boss or secret boss beating, though? Presumably final boss. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people's internet is garbage today. Oh, jeez. I want this tower. I will control the tower. So, final boss beating. Doesn't mean there are 7 people who want to play, though. I mean, so far as I know, it's nothing and you. So, possibly Rand. But I imagine he'll probably be going to sleep soon. I feel so mean. Yeah, I feel so mean. That's like the 4th time I've splatted him. Yeah, I said that you'd possibly want to play, but you'd probably be going to sleep soon. Because that's just kind of how your sleep schedule works with the stream schedule. Jeez. That is bad internet there, Red. Hello, Nuke. Or should I say Waluigi? I think I should say Waluigi. Great, I forgot Wah was here too. I apologize, Wah. He would probably also like to play Private Battle. Fair enough, Red. Nothing, I gave you an ink path. It feels like I'm always the one to splat that guy. I kind of feel bad. Fair enough. I get the feeling a lot of Google Translate was used there, Nuke. Never trust Google Translate to actually get a thought across in Japanese. Oh. Fair enough. That is one thing I learned pretty quickly in my learning of Japanese, is that sentence structure is very important and makes something take on completely new meaning if it's just interpreted literally. I knew enough to know it was one of those, but I couldn't. Like, good evening, good afternoon, that kind of thing. But I don't know enough to have been able to pick it out. I'm sure there's other people who want to play private too. I just don't like doing it if it's only small matches. Because I just don't think they're that entertaining. I knew a guy in EVE Online who spoke Japanese. Upon learning that I was learning Japanese, he started almost exclusively talking to me in Japanese. Made it very hard to communicate with him. His reasoning was it would make me better at it, but it didn't. I was not that far along. I had only just started learning past the basic vowels of hiragana, which I should really get back to at some point. And yet you know more English than I know of Japanese, so, you know. To be fair, online, just saying NO for that works just fine. Because a lot of English speakers tend to just shorten it to NO anyway. Because it's the same word. At least when said. When written, it's different, but we English speakers are lazy. That is a lot of swim speed. Yeah. It's just like, why write out the full letter? Well, the full word, when a letter is that word. You just use the letter instead. I tend to always write out the word, but that's me. Ow. I legitimately remember in grade 10, a teacher giving a lot of students back their papers because they just wrote, you know, the short version of a lot of words, and it was like, no, write out the full words or I'm not grading this. It was hilarious. I will forever stand by French is the hardest. Purely because I invite all of you to look up the French word for bird. And then, before looking up how it's pronounced, try to imagine how it's pronounced. And then remember it's pronounced wazoo. I believe, anyway. Or Weezoo, or something like that. It literally has like 9 letters to the word, and you don't pronounce any of them. I am kind of surprised we won that. So many snipers. I have not played it. I've looked at it, I've thought about buying it, but... Well, I mean, now you know how it's pronounced, but that doesn't stop you from thinking of how you would, if you just read it, thought it would be pronounced. I'm gonna... I have a few seconds here. That is the word. That means bird. Fair enough. I mean, I don't have the game, so... Don't have the game, and I don't have money currently. I have like $4 left, which will be my service charge for the month. Oh jeez, I did not want to fall down here. over in my safety spot. I mean, that would be a thing we could all call you. Ow. Fair enough, Fred. Right Joy-Con, please. For a while, it was exclusively my left one that was really messing up. Now the right one's messing up too. That does not look like a blue victory. Apparently it is. I would have to dig through my notes to even possibly understand any of that. I have like 4 pages of notes. Which is more notes than I ever took going through school. So there's that. Fair enough. I am definitely out of it today, though. Jeez. Like, I'm feeling myself zone out. Which is never a good sign. Ow. Hello, Agent X. Hello, Gaming Boy. Match or zoning out? Nah, I know what you mean. In match. this match, I will get to that friend request. No, Josephine. Ow. It's alright, nothing. The internet's like, play EVE Online. I actually was back playing EVE Online today. I am now the leader of my old corp again. Ow. Plex is the quickest way of making in-game money, because you can buy it and sell it on the player market. Yeah, I will be working on streaming. I'm gonna be quitting after this next match. So I'm gonna do one more match, then I'm gonna go back into the lobby. Yeah, I was planning on doing an EVE stream today. I just spent too much time upstairs talking with people. And then when I got back down here, it was like 11:59. I'm like, oh, I don't have time to get that set up. So, tomorrow very likely. Not exactly sure what I'll be doing, but I'll figure something out before the stream. It'll probably be the afternoon stream tomorrow. Because I can't... This is gonna sound weird, but I kind of want a time where there'll be less people online in EVE. Opens up many more things I could do. And most people will be moving into nullsec to start griefing the nullsec players. So, you know. It's fine. That's what these matches are for. It's just grind and gear. Unless you're me, in which case you wear your ranked gear all the time. You know what? I'm gonna try actually going to like the center this time. Stingray feels like the worst special you could use on this map rotation. Ow. I might actually see about doing just some random little PvP roams. Oh, excuse me. Because doing PvE is kind of suicide on a stream. Unless it's Abyssal Fragment PvE. Because in the Abyss, people can't follow you. They can wait at the entrance to my Abyss, though, which is, you know, dangerous. was actually talking with one of my old buddies from... That was holding down the fort in my old corp, but left because he couldn't really do much. And it's possible I might be able to get some... Jeez, if I charge that more. Some actual small gang PvP going. Which is much more entertaining to watch, because you can take more fights than if you're on your own. Thing is, I'd be running my Abyss sites out of high sec, so basically it would be gankers waiting for me, which you can't really fight back against, because high sec PvP is not allowed. You will be attacked by Concord, the in-game police. So you can't really fight back against a ganker, except try to out-tank them. And someone watching a stream knows exactly what DPS to come with. So... And gank DPS is measured in catalysts, which is a destroyer. I mean, you could gank a ganker, you're just wasting your time. And you can shoot back if they start shooting you. The problem is, once again, on a stream, people know exactly the number of catalysts to bring to destroy you in a couple seconds. And still be ISK positive. Hello, Phil. The thing is, there's ways to influence the in-game police to benefit you if you're the ganker. Like, only so many Concord ships can exist in a system at once. So... yeah, I was supposed to, right, Asian X. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. Maps are about to rotate anyway, so... it works. Today is one of those days where I almost feel like I shouldn't have streamed, but I'm kind of glad I did as well. Because my brain is definitely fizzled today. Ow. You can't overpower the police. The Concord police force is unbeatable by anything readily available in high sec. Which is why capital ships are not allowed in high sec. There's actually a memorial graveyard in the system of Uli, I believe it is, with dead Concord ships in it. Because the players were fighting and winning against Concord. So CCP had to do something about that. No. So they did something about it. And they basically outlawed capital ships in high sec. There are still some in high sec, but if they were to ever fit anything offensive, they'll be instantly teleported to a random low sec or null sec system. Concord ships don't stay forever, but basically what you do, as I was getting to explain and then I lost my train of thought, what you do to most effectively gank somebody is you basically get an alt, set their revival spot to in the system you want to gank someone in. Then you gank that alt in rookie ships, so you're doing it for complete free. They're in rookie ships, so it's completely free. You get free rookie ship every time you don't have a ship. And it comes with a gun on it. Then, once you've spawned in every single Concord ship that can possibly exist in that system, then you gank your target on the other side of the system. And now Concord has their standard reaction time, plus the time it takes them to warp across the system. basically giving you an extra 10 or 10 to 15 seconds to gank your target. Which may not sound like a lot, but that is a lot of time. When literally seconds dictate whether the gank will be successful or not. I'll try to explain more when I'm actually streaming Eve, because then I'll actually be able to pull things up and show them. The monument, though, is, you know, in Uli, will probably always be there. Might actually fly there on the stream, just to show it off. It's a pretty cool thing. The CCP are really good for doing that. Like, if something big and eventful happens, they'll tend to put a monument there. Oop. I hit equipment. It's good. I almost hit A. I'm not sure we have enough people. Oop. Person's friend request isn't here. I apologize, person. I'm guessing they already left, because I forgot. I'm not sure we have enough people. I think we, at the most right now, have... possibly, like, 3-4 people. I don't think Anissa is here. Yeah, I mean, I can throw up the private battle. We'll see what happens. I've not seen Anissa here. I saw her playing a game, so she's around. But I don't think she's here. Great if we could get one more person. Okay, Waz joining. That should give us 3v3, I guess. There's a 3v3 right there. I'll wait for Wah as well. Assuming that isn't Wah. I don't know if he's still X or not. Okay, that is you. Okay. Yeah, I may as well just stick with this. Ow. That didn't work as planned. Ow. Return tickets. I'm confused. Ow. Yeah. He has been disconnecting a lot. But it's fine. Lag is okay. Ow. I refuse to super jump. Got it. Swimming through a narrow channel. I do really apologize I'm not talking a whole lot this stream. My brain is fuzzy. I die a lot, even with help. So... Okay, we have 7 now. I'm gonna spectate. My brain is just fuzz. It's Wahoo World again. We just made it rain on Wahoo World, now we're gonna control the tower on Wahoo World. Yeah, I should purposefully set that up. Just zones and Wahoo. Just a Wahoo extravaganza. We have a fairly standard looking setup versus a very non-standard looking setup. Who will win? My vote is for the non-standard. I'm saying the standard was the bucket and zap heavy splatling. The non-standard being the charger, Tenta, and aerospray. I think that's fairly accurate. At least for towers. Yeah, it happens though. I saw that Goy Rand. I will not do the monk's gong. Because true references. This match has been going on for a long time. That was not the way I expected that match would go. Congrats to Yellow Team! Alright, Callie. It did come to Splat Zones. I'd rather do just regular matches. Agent X. See if it ends up Wahoo World. Nope, Sturgeon Ship. Yeah, I'll grab this again. Oh man, there's a pill bug on my wall. I should catch that and take it to Blathers. No, Sheldon Strat. It doesn't work. One of the many bonuses of living in a basement is that there's just occasionally randomly pill bugs just wander through. There's also just spiders, and I don't know why. But, well, it's probably a good thing I'm garbage. Case in point. It's definitely not helping matters much. I'm feeling my right Joy-Con just connecting and disconnecting. Ow. Why did I do that? Oh, they're probably gonna win. Alright, nothing. If I'm on the team, it's gonna be a loss. How do you join? Enter my friend code and friend request me. And then you can join. King Cookie. I believe we'll have only 5 people now, so make that 4. I'm probably not going to be doing another match or two because my brain is just way too fuzzy today. Now hopefully it won't disconnect everybody. You can join. I'll probably be the one to spectate because my brain is just way too fuzzy. New Albacore. Make it rain all over that hotel. / tourist trap. / death trap for Inklings. I'm sure I'm not the first person to question it, but why do Inklings build so many stages involving water everywhere? Why do they have so many places involving water everywhere when water is their death? It's still sounds just so sad only having 2 people pop out. Oh, it's X and Y together again. Oh, the Sunken Scrolls and a lot of other things. I think Sunken Scrolls mentioned it anyway. I know there's something canonical that mentions that Inklings just can't swim. At all. Like, none of them can swim. I know, the first game had Callie and Marie both making comments along, you know, Callie basically making a comment of, I'm gonna take a dip in the pool, and then Marie being like, yeah, I'll be here for when you respawn. Which, you know, kind of dictates that even taking a dip in the pool is death to them. So... it also doesn't make the most sense that an Inkling just has a nope button when they touch water. I mean, where they are primarily made of ink, it would mean that water would dissipate them. So... yeah, I think I'll do one more match after this for tonight's stream. I don't think I could do more. I will be back streaming tomorrow, though. Just had a Rainmaker. Just had a Rainmaker. Tower control. We're deciding to see if anyone else wishes to join in. It'd be great if we could get a 3v3 to end it. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So we'll have a lopsided game, but I'm just going to be running with a blaster. I will never dip into the ink. It'll be a Luna blaster. Or not. Okay, so this is here. I should put myself on a team. It's fine. Actually, I think this works out. Yeah. Yeah, this kind of works out. I think it's the 2 X ranks against everyone else now. So, you know. That works. Yeah, I'll just stick with this. We can do this. We can do this, Wah. It's the reef. Oh, this clash. Of course. Of course it'd be a clash. We both gotta jump off. Alright, well, as I mentioned, the stream's probably gonna be ending after this match, so... Ow. Alright, Rand. Have a good night. I don't know how many Twitch viewers I've had the entire stream. I can't easily keep track of that. Because my only way of keeping track of, like, new followers is through, having just my Twitch page open to my, you know, bottom bit Twitch follower thing. Because I don't use Streamlabs. I was using Streamlabs for a while, but then they updated, and the update broke everything, and it just annoyed me to the point where I just couldn't keep using it. Ah, that sucks, Nisa. The stream's gonna be ending very soon. I can't keep going. My brain is too fuzzy. Which I should explain is basically code for my brain is bordering on a depressive episode. Which is great. It seems like everyone didn't get the notification. Which I have to apologize to everyone just showing up now that the stream is gonna be ending like right after this match. I mean, I'll be fine. I can't keep streaming with my brain like this, because it's not getting any better. We did our best, though, and I will be back streaming tomorrow. I can guarantee that. But yeah, as I said, that's gonna be it for the stream, so... Thanks everyone who came out. I apologize to everyone who didn't get a notification. I wish I could control that. Yeah, I will be back streaming tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be a day stream too. With that, see you tomorrow, guys.